walk us through the process of setting up a poker table for a new game?
Definitely. A lot to cover when setting up your own private game, home game, from the table, hopefully being at least a 9-handed table with a chip tray. Obviously, if you're going to have a dealer, highly recommended that you have at least the chip tray cut out for the dealer, and a dealer spot, dealer position. Good cards are crucial. Don't get cheap with the cards. Make sure you get some really good plastic cards. You're not going to be using bicycle cards or anything along those lines. Two top brands that I personally prefer, Copag and Kem, spelled K-E-M cards. Kem I think are personally the best. Copags will work. Make sure you have a couple of sets of those. 2 red deck, blue deck combos. Make sure you have a couple of those. You're also going to want cut cards. So that's going to be the card for the dealer that covers up the bottom card. Chips are pretty crucial. If it's just a close game with same buddies every single week, you shouldn't have a problem just getting a generic set of chips, and there's multiple websites you can go get various denominations and volume. Just make sure that you account for the different volume that you're going to need of each denomination. So sometimes players don't buy enough of certain denominations and they go short. Beyond having good cards, chips, cut cards, you're probably going to want to make sure that you have at least a dealer button and a handful of all-in buttons to signify, so that way sometimes players aren't paying attention, they look over, they can see the all-in button and know that a player is all in, even if they didn't push all their chips in to the center of the table. Those are going to be the basic fundamentals. Obviously with the table, you're always going to want really good chairs. Don't want cheap folding chairs. Make sure you get some kind of good, comfortable chairs that you're going to be sitting in for a long time, because if you're like me or anybody else who's played in games, chances are sometimes poker games go for very long periods of time. But that's a good initial starting setup to go from, and then from there you can develop other things that you might want throughout the course of the game. That can be chips, drinks, snacks, food, and all that kind of stuff.